First of all, thank you so much for considering us for the award. And I've accepted this for the team who has worked so relentlessly over the years to make sure that things are falling into place. And this was quite a challenging project, especially involving 10 different plans simultaneously. So initially, when we took this up, we thought that we have to do a simultaneous implementation. We have to have one, and the whole thing was developed in such a way that at least envisaged in such a way that there's going to be one software and one size is going to fit all. Very soon, when we started implementation, we realized that's absolutely not possible. One size does not fit all. Even within one plant, there were several mini plants, so to say, where the processes were different. And my team would come back to me and say, sir, the software, the way we have implemented, the way it says on the project is different, what we're implementing is different. But instead of taking that up, we took that as a challenge, and we reimagined the software within whatever implementation that we had. And we made sure that each plant had what they were looking for. Although it was different from the next, it was different from the next. And all of that, I don't think would have been possible without the enormous support that we got from IOCL. And because it involved everyone, because it's a change management initiative, which is not easy for any project or for any industry. People are doing things in one way. Suddenly you come in and you start telling them, hey, you include this new thing into your process, which might take even one extra minute, but people are reluctant to such approach. But we got huge support from the head office, Mr. Bajitaji, Mrs. Samal Madam, Mr. Nitin Tyagi, and everybody over here. And even at the plant level, where several of the GM got into it themselves, even the COIS, even the people who are involved in the label label printing initiatives, all of them got together, helped us out in getting the whole thing implemented. And that's where we are, that we are able to roll out at several of the plants and almost all the lines. And the project is huge in terms of, as Sama Madam also said, in terms of right now we are touching only the tip of the iceberg in terms of collecting the data through the QR code. But I think going forward in another couple of years, I think you will have huge amount of data for your business analytics and for your marketing initiatives that will come through these QR codes. Having said that, I would like to really thank my own team who done a lot of work in this. I remember at times when during COVID, we went for implementation at the Kolkata plant in Paharpur, I believe. Rahul was there, and my other team members are there. And during COVID, there was a huge lockdown, and there were no transport available. Still, my team was there, and they were doing the implementation, and they would walk to the plant just to make sure that we're there, and the plant would work. The process was that the officers were coming every other day or something to that effect, depending on the process of IOCL. But I really appreciate Mrs. Siddharth, I believe, who was there. So his approach that the day he would come, he would sit with the team and he will envisage that, okay, next 3 days is what you're going to do. Even if I'm not here, you make sure that these things get done. So they were able to see the week or the week after, or even every little thing in perspective. So that gave us the entire team a huge impetus that everybody's taking so much effort, and we are able to get where we are today with everybody's support at IOC. Thank you so much.